you are all well. I am just a little bit behind getting everything ready, but I thought I'd go live while I sort out all the technical things and we can get going with our catalogue tour. I'm just getting a few things ready here. Yes, we are live. That is awesome. Everything worked. Let's see. Fantastic. My lenses are dirty, so just give me a sec to clean those. One thing I always do before I start, and today I didn't, and you could see how dirty that was. So, right. Pin that message. Hello Anne, hello Sharon, hello Margine. Great to have you here. So today we have the launch of our mini catalogue, and we also, because I didn't grab it to start with, we also have the launch of our online exclusive. So I'm going to go through both of these catalogues with you. I am going to show them to you on my iPad because that is 10 bazillion times easier. If I can log in here, but it doesn't want to let me. It doesn't want to let me. I've got one of them up, but just not the other. Okay. Let's see how we go. Is everyone excited for the new catalogue? Hello, Maureen. Lovely to have you here. Is everyone excited? Because I most certainly am. I've got a, okay, happening now. Product releases. Scroll all the way down pretty much. Well, not quite to the bottom. I got a little trigger happy there. So tell me what you want to go through first. I thought I'd show you the two new kits first, but do you want to see the online exclusives or do you want to go through the mini catalogue first? You tell me and I will happily do that, but I will show you this month's kits first. So today marks the start of the month for Stampin' Up, really, because the Americans had a lovely Labor Day long weekend, so everything starts today rather than starting on the 1st. Hello, Miss Maureen McLean. We have two Maureens today. How awesome is that? Now, I don't know who we're going to have in today in the chat because I'm live on a different day. I'm normally not here on a Wednesday because I'm normally at work, but I took the day off, so I've sent out a newsletter this morning. What else have I done? I've sent out my newsletter, I've done social media posts, I've dealt with family stuff, dropped my car off to get fixed. So lots and lots is happening, but it's been a good morning and I'm just really excited to show you these publications. Just checking the comments. What I am going to do, I'm going to flip you guys around and we will get started. Otherwise we'll really be here all day. So just let me go to the top here, and I actually want to log out because I want to show you how it looks when you log in as a customer or when you're looking at the customer website. So just give me 2 seconds. I'll turn off my overhead light. I will pop you up in the stand on the way so you can have a look at the banners and see what's going on, because we've got lots coming up. We've got World Card Making Day, so you can see all the banners there of all the Stampin' Up goings on. Now I actually really like that zoom because you can see everything. I think I will just gonna play with my tilt. I will check that and I will be right back. Okay, I have the right light off, which is perfect. Just do a little adjust there, and I think we're good. I think we are pretty much there. Okay, so this is our front page of the customer website as you guys would see it. Now, just making sure you guys can hear me as well, because obviously there will be a bit of chit-chatting today. Okay, so we want to go to new product awaits because I want to show you the 2 new kits, because one of them, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back and let me flick through. No, that's not what I wanted either. Nope. Okay, so I'm going menu and I'm going to hit kits because that's where we want to go first. So these are the 2 kits. We've got Handmade and Heartfelt, and we've got Road to Christmas. So these 2 kits are new for this month, and I'm going to go through the Handmade and Heartfelt first because this kit is connected with World Card Making Day, which, hello Sharon, oh thank you. This is connected to World Card Making Day. So this is the kit on the 4th of October that we will be going through as part of World Card Making Day. They are great kits. Now, I'm not a lover of the red truck, but it is a very attractive kit. Hey Shari, how are you? Cool. Thank you girls for confirming all my technology's right. So we get this organisation box that we can put the cards and the envelopes in, and we can put everything we need. We can put stamps, we can put a couple of pens to write on the cards. It's a great kit, and looking at it, it looks extremely sturdy. I have ordered this today, so I will put it together with you. So it just folds down, and then you put the inner bits in, and then it holds it nice and firm. So they are all the bits you get with the kit, including a stamp set and a block, a stamp pad, stamp set and a block. By the looks of it, the colour is Secret Sea. That is the stamp set that we get. So I really like the sentiments, and great to have some tags. To and from is always great to have for those tags. So they are full-size cards from what I have. Yes, they are full-size cards. And you've got the peekaboo effect on all of the cards in different ways, like a spotlight peekaboo effect. Okay, so I am going to go back and I'll show you the Road to Christmas set. So we don't have red trucks here in Australia. So I think that's why I don't quite have an affinity in the same way as North Americans would with this set. So these are the 2 designs. So they do have almost a Louisa. It more looks like a golden retriever. It more looks like a long-haired version of Louisa. So they're the cards. You get the envelopes, and the envelopes are printed with that gingham on the inside. So it's a non-stamping kit. You have all the sentiments and the card bases ready to build your scenes on. So you've got 3 you've got card fronts, and then you've got card bases. So that makes it a very versatile kit for something that you could spread a little further. I knew you would, Maureen. It's just something we don't have in Australia. It's just the differences in our countries. So yeah, but you get everything and a non-stamping kit. So great to make with a friend who isn't necessarily crafty, but you can both go home with something handmade and ready to give someone else, because that is the best thing about card making. The whole effect of card making. It makes me feel good. I feel great when I card make. Sometimes I'm a little frustrated, but then giving that card, I don't know why there are no red trucks, Sharon. And we don't call them trucks, we call them utes. And ute is short for utility. So it's a utility vehicle, and our utes are totally different to your trucks. Hey Sheila, lovely to have you here. So yeah, I don't know why we don't have red trucks. Maybe are the red trucks a specific make, like a specific company? Because that might be why we don't have red trucks, because that company back in the day didn't exist in Australia. So that's kind of my theory, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get on to, and I'm going to start. Oh no, I've opened both of the same thing. Okay, I am going to have to very quickly sign in here. Why isn't it? Okay, let me sign in. Lucky no one's going to see my credentials here, but I am very quickly, come on. Okay, happening now. Product releases. I'm not showing you anything that you shouldn't be able to see on the customer website at the moment. I need to scroll up and I need to download the Australian version of this catalogue. There we go. That was nice and quick. You don't have them in New Zealand either, so it's definitely a South Pacific thing that we don't have. Okay, so this is, and I can show you the hard copy version. It's just going to be easier to show you on my iPad. I can zoom in on things and do all of that, which is why I thought it would be much easier this way for us. Okay, front cover beautiful. I adore this paper, and I think tomorrow I will make some cards using this paper. Okay, so on I think I'll show you double page, but I think I'll flick in between double page and single page, or I can just zoom in. So we do have our table of contents, our step-by-step, so a preview of our kits collection and scrapbooking workshop kits. We've got quick and easy options, creativity your way, which is our sweets, scrapbooking from scratch. I cannot talk today. Bundles, talking about the opportunity to join, and the index. And the index is really, really needed. So we've got our statement of the heart: to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference because we share what we love. So we have our little blurb from our CEO, Sarah. She says the most insightful things. So the first product in the catalogue actually isn't a Christmas product. This is our Making a Difference stamp set. So this is, the proceeds of this will go to ways to care for those affected by breast cancer. So it is a breast cancer set. It's called Love and Courage. I have lost some of the resolution here. I'm zooming in, but it's called Love and Courage, and it is a beautiful set that you could use for many things, not just people with breast cancer or going through cancer. It is lovely. Okay, so these are the occasions that are coming up between now and the end of the year. So we know things that we could be making and giving cards for: Grandparents' Day, International Neighbour Day, International Coffee Day, Hanukkah, Teachers' Day, Christmas, seasonal fundraisers, Father's Day, which is this Sunday, and New Year's Eve. Although I don't give New Year's Eve cards. So this is introducing our step-by-step. No, Go back, please. This is step by step. So 2 of these kits we have already had. This is our garland from August, right? Wrong. So from August, this is our red trucks. I'm really, really looking forward to the nutcrackers. You better believe I will be definitely buying one, if not more of these kits, because I think I'm going to make them into cards, because they are so adorable. And then we have another card kit. So they are coming in our monthly releases. They are not in this catalogue because we only do our kits now, or our card kit collections in our monthly releases. Okay, so this is where's the name of it? This is our Keeping Traditions Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So these are some of the samples, very, very traditional colours with that really deep secret sea thrown in there. So you get 10 designer series papers, 5-tone, 2-tone cardstocks, white willow cardstock, the stickers and pre-cut images, and the photo placeholders. So if you want to do them and then just dump in, no, I shouldn't say dump in, place in the photos during the holidays, we do have the placeholders. So you can pop it in there and then pop it there when you're done. So that's Keeping Traditions. This is called Peaceful Day. So it isn't necessarily Christmas, but it can be snow related. So this is looks like a European holiday. This is a snow holiday. So a very, very versatile kit, as you can see here. So you get 9 sheets of designer series paper, 5 sheets of 2-tone cardstock, 3 sheets of your stickers and pre-cut images, and once again your photo holders as they design them. Okay, so quick and easy options now. This is all our mix and match products and Memories and More. So this is Joyful Days Memories and More card pack. Now, I haven't bought this, but one of my team members do. Hey, Rosemary, lovely to have you here live. One of my team members has this, and I've got her cards for this month's card swap, and I don't want to grab them out because I don't want to ruin it for the other participants, but she said this is such an easy kit to make up easy cards with. I haven't bought it, but she guarantees me it's wonderful to use. Now, I forgot to put it in the comments. I'll do it after the video. I do have an unboxing video, and do you know what? I am actually going to do that live on the hop while I'm here, because it will only take me maybe 30 seconds to a minute to pop that in the description for the video. So then if you're wanting to see the products that I personally bought, if you want to see them as real life as we can on video, unboxing video, paste and save. Okay, I have put that in the description, so when we're finished you can check that out. So I'm going to show you these up close and personal, so hopefully these are nice and clear for you. And these are the products. So you get 6x4 cards and 3x4 cards, and then of course we've got our Memories and More cards and envelopes that you can buy that coordinate with this, so they're in the annual catalogue. So mix and match, I do have the products on the next page. We have brand new sketches for this catalogue. So we have some card sketches, some tag sketches, and some scrapbook page ones, so we can stop the thinking and we can go, oh, I'm not feeling very inspired, don't know what I'm going to do. Take one of these sketches as your starting point. So these are some examples of the Christmas tags and more paper. We've got now these are gold self-adhesive. I have used these, I think, in a video. Yes, I have used these in a video. They are gold, they are self-adhesive, and you get 3 different designs. So the mix and match ephemera pack, greetings for you. And then we have card bases. So these are actually really versatile any time of year. Hey Tess, welcome, welcome. So this is the cards and envelopes. So for those of us not in North America, these are North American size cards. So they are not, no, actually, these are cards. Memories are more size cards, so they are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So the cards on the previous page, we will be able to use those, so they are bigger, which is great. And this paper, so the mix and match specialty paper, now it's specialty paper because we have 4 sheets of die cuts. Now I am going to go through and show you the cards that, if I've got a card or cards that I have made using these products, I will show you. So this is just using the cut apart sheet and one of the sentiments and a few embellishments. So there's nothing super duper dimensional. I have got the matting of this one here. And this one here, using the same matting, same sentiment, but I used a couple of the die cuts as well as some of the cut aparts. And then this one isn't embellished. I made this at my team meeting, so I used one of the cutouts and my mat and one of the cut aparts. So you get the full sheet and you can either keep it as gingham or cut it apart. So there we go for that one. Oh dear, I'm totally stuck there. I'm going to chuck that back in. Okay, because I have been having fun playing with these products, just so you know. Whoops, I went way too far. So this is, so I ordered one of these things today. I actually bit the bullet and bought the A Child Is Born stamp set, because it just kept on pinging in my brain and I went, I need it. So I bought it. I already have the big Merry Christmas stamp, and that is what I've done with it. Just very simply paired it with some designer series paper. Just let me get this off, take it out. I do store all my cards in our medium clear envelopes, so you can see that's one of our specialty papers, and I'll bring this card back out when we get to that paper. The next stamp set we have is seasonal tags. So these are sized to go on a tag, which is great. Hey Donna and Dawn. So we're only up to page 17, so you haven't missed too much. And the catalogue, the products don't start straight away, Donna. So yeah, not too much. So these are sized really, really well for your gift tags. Okay, so not everything is Christmas in here, just so you know. It's not all Christmas. We do have builder blooms, so all these petals and pieces, and we have some dottage, which is great, and they go together to make different blooms. So I've got a couple of nice centers here that we can use, and then the petals. So definitely a good set. This is called Wishing You Joy, and this one down here, all sentiments, because a lot of the sets are just they're just images. So that is a great builder scene. It's called Woodland Scenery. So we've got your deer. I am a sucker for a deer, but I haven't got this one. And we've got our bear, logs, everything like that. So you can see how they've put that card together there. And they've just popped it on a piece of designer series paper, which certainly makes it sing. So this section is called Creativity Your Way. So our sweets, our bundles, and scrapbooking from scratch, and our stamps. So this is the Traditions of Christmas, is this paper that I just showed you. So we can also use it for gift giving, some tags that people can put together. So this is a double bundle suite. So we do have the greeting stamp set with the labels, and the labels are gorgeous. I haven't bought them, but the labels are gorgeous. We have Christmas greenery, which isn't Christmassy. So besides the poinsettia in two of the images, you could use this for anything. And this also has really nice holly pieces in the dies. Oh, Tess, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I've got this, sorry, I'm just trying to find my other card. So we have the embossing folder, and I have shown these in my unboxing video, which is linked below. I'm stuck on a magnet that is, my magnet is stuck on my stand, and it's like, it's in the perfect place. I don't want to move. Okay, so we have the embossing folder. Now, the embossing folder is actually, let me stop here. It's actually mistletoe and greenery, and then we have berries. So what I did with my card, and this also has the glittered sequins on it. So what I did is I just made the whole wreath green, and then took my Stampin' blends and coloured in the berries, added some bling, added a sentiment, and it's a done card. But I will show you how I made this, because I did do this in my team meeting. Sorry, my voice is going again. I don't know why my voice goes, but anyway. And we've also got some beautiful ribbon. So the ribbon is called number 7. It's a real red shiny ribbon. Oh, I haven't bought it, but I keep on going to grab for ribbon at the moment. So I've got to make a decision about what I'm getting. Now this is the Traditions of Christmas paper. I did show it in my unboxing. And as I said, we've got this gorgeous foil on each piece. So each piece has a gold foil side and a non-foil side. So it does reuse a lot of the same images in different sizes and different colorings, which I actually really like. So that is the Traditions of Christmas suite, and besides the stamp sets, I own a fair bit in that. So these are some more samples using that kit. So they've used the coloured pencils like I used yesterday, and they have done a scrapbook page and some colouring of the embossing folder. So they've isolated those mistletoe flowers and done it a little bit different. Okay. Next, we have more samples. So the dies do match the designer series paper. So you can see this bouquet cuts out with the die, and this sprig, so these ones, they also cut out with the die. So it's actually, I love when they do that coordination. Okay. And then we've got stamping on the labels, making some tags, and you can have lots of bits together and just grab and create. Okay, next we have North Pole delivery. Now, in my unboxing, this is the one that I went gaga about because it has Miss Louisa in it. So, they are some samples. The products are, we have a stamp set with the dies, but the main part of the dies is a gift box, and we've got different closures here, a heart, a star and a circle, and we die cut all the images that are that soft pink. We've got these are called D dots, they're uber cute. And then we've got this adorable designer series paper. It is a specialty one because we get the sheets of die cuts. So this is a card I made. I grabbed in the perennial postage dies to make this card. Now, I think Amy K, I cannot think of her surname, she made a similar card, and I was most certainly inspired by her card when I made this one. And I took one of the Louisas from the side of the side of the designer series paper and was able to feature her there. So I do love that paper. It's so uber cute, and not all of the designs are Christmassy enough that you can't use them for other projects. So here are some designs, because we do have the houses, so we can certainly create some scenes. That's them using the perennial postage dies, and they've just used coloured pencils, and these are the boxes. They're so cute, so very cute. I love those crocheted animals. They're adorable. They are not ours. So we have Peaceful Garden. Now I have quite a lot to show you with Peaceful Garden. Now some of them I've made on video with you. Sorry, I'm just, some of them I made some on video last week, the week before, using this set. This is a multi event kind of set. So we've got just the one stamp set, and it's called Peace on Earth, but we can certainly do some get well, some sympathy, big hugs for a good friend, could be a birthday. So these are the cards we made last week. So I spotlighted yes, I made these with you. We spotlighted the flowers in the designer series paper, and then I used my scraps with the dies, and I die cut the dove and used the embossing folder. And then these are the cards that I made as part of a demonstrator event when I was able to order this early. Now, if anyone has any questions, please ask, but make sure you put what product you're asking about in the question, because I am ahead of you guys in the comments. Okay, so these are more Peace on Earth. So nothing super, I love the use of the two-tone cardstock there, but nothing is super Christmassy yet. Oh, I did also use that sentiment, wishing you all the best in your new adventure, and I paired that with another one of our designer series papers. So very, very versatile. So that die does match the embossing folder. I didn't just whack it on. It does have a centerpiece that is in that shape. I love the frame. That's a very, if you can pick up some nice frames at a dollar store or something like that, that's a beautiful Christmas gift that someone can display. Okay. So Lights of Aurora, I did just show you that paper. So these are using some of the products. So I have bought the paper and I have bought the embellishments. So the stamp set is just sentiments that you can pair together or use by themselves. The dies are scene builders, as we saw in the samples. Then we've got the gorgeous frosted iridescent dots, the balmy blue sheer ribbon, and then we've got the paper. Now you get 8 each of 6 designs. So this is what I have used here, and just paired it with some with the glass and floral embossing folders in the annual catalogue and the berry burst colour that was in the paper, but I could have pulled out any colour out of the paper. Okay, let's just go to the next page. So we do, hang on, let me see if I can quickly, I'm going to show you my card swap. It was a masculine card swap for August. So I swapped this with my team last weekend. Hold on one second. Box is closed. And you know I do always share these products with you. Okay. So let me see if I can grab it. Yes, I can. So this is Autumn 12. See, I can now say it properly thanks to you lovelies. Okay. Okay, I am back properly. I was having a little heart attack there for a second. So Autumn 12. So they have, it's definitely a fall harvest kind of set, but also a great masculine set. So it's another double bundle here, and you get 4 papers, but I'll tell you how many sheets. You get multiple sheets. You get 3 each of 4 designs, and we've got the 2 stamp sets, one more fall, one more nature, which is great, and we've got some beautiful matching dies. So this fills the front of an American size card, I think, but don't quote me on it. And we have our, now what is it called, earthen toned metallic specialty paper. We have our streaked dots, which I can show you. Now, when I did my unboxing video, I misspoke about this trim. When I said, oh yeah, there's a trim like our open weave trim. This actually is crumb cake, but it's kind of it's a vanilla crumb cake. So it is in between, but it's great, and it's got that open weave. So with the designer series paper, I kind of used the Peace on Earth card as inspiration and spotlighted some of that designer series paper, used the B side as the card front, and used the streak dots as my embellishment. So these were quick and simple to do, and I actually really like them. So that's a sneak peek of one of the swaps I will show you soon. And we have, so on last week we had a craft along as demonstrators with our demonstrator development managers, and we used this one sheet wonder here to make these 6 card bases, and everyone was using different designer series paper but using the same basic design to do these. So if you want a copy of the PDF that goes with this, please talk to your demonstrator or me, and I will hook you up with that. I have the Australian or the I have the A4 version, not the 8.5 by 11 version. Okay, so mine has more metric it's metric. Hey Brenton, it has metric measurements. I'm so glad the measurements came to my head. Okay, using some frames, some gift giving, some lovely things. So these are our scrapbooking from scratch products. So they do mirror products that are already in the catalogue but bundled together for scrapbooking and with a scrapbooking stamp set. So this is a beautiful page. I love that you've got some hidden photos, so that's great. And this is the keeping tradition, or the traditions of Christmas. So you can get the designer series paper with the sticker sheet. You can get the two-tone cardstock pack, and this is the stamp set. So this is another stamp set to go with it. Craft along was good, and I didn't craft along, Brenton. I was prepping for my team meeting because I had a crazy last weekend. So I thought I'll watch and see what it's all about, and now I want to go back and make all the things. Okay, our next kit is Peaceful Days. So you can get the workshop kit, or you can do the scrapbooking from scratch kit. So we have the designer series paper with a sticker sheet, once again the two-tone cardstock, and we have the Peaceful Days stamp set, which does coordinate but in a different way. Okay, so now we have our bundles. So look, I love this wreath with all our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. So we've got 3 big ones and 2 minis. I do own 2 big ones and 1 mini. I shouldn't lie, I've got 2 minis in a box above me, but I don't use them. So we've got our fluffy squirrel bundle. Now, we do have misgivings about how the punch is sent out. I do hope the squirrel isn't pooping out the acorn, but that's okay. We need to design our punches as best as we can. It's just that's a little unfortunate, but the it is a layering stamp set, so you can get lots of different details in our squirrel. So next we have our branching out bundle. Now, if you watched my unboxing video, I already bought the dies. I caved this morning and I bought the stamp set. The stamp set didn't do anything for me until I saw my team leader work with it. And I went, oh my God, I need that. Oh, your mini should be there tomorrow. Awesome, Anne. And I went, oh my God, I need that. So I did use the branching out dies recently with some of our, oh my God, beautiful, it's not beautiful day. I'm having a complete mental blank. Beautiful gallery designer series paper. So these branching out dies work well with so many things. Okay, so, and I have bought the stamp set, but I will do a mini unboxing when I share the World Card Making Kit. But of course, you don't have to do World Card Making Day to have the kit. So this is Words of the Season, and we've got the stamp set and the dies. Sorry, I do lose a little bit of resolution zooming it in for you. So that is, and we've got achievements. Toast to yesterday's achievements and tomorrow's bright future. So for graduating, especially in Australia, we've got our year 12 kids sitting their HSC, or in New South Wales, they're sitting their final exams very soon. So it's very exciting. And you've got all different holidays as well. Then we have the dies. Now these dies work really well. If you buy these dies, do yourself a favor and buy a pack of adhesive sheets, because if you put adhesive sheet on the back of the cardstock, then die cut these out, you've got an instant sticker. So please remember that when you're ordering those. So Snowy Delights bundle. I don't do snowy things because it doesn't snow here in the middle of summer for Christmas. And it doesn't snow here. Although it has been snowing recently. Have you had snow, Brenton? Or have you had sleet? Because Brenton lives in a cold part of our state, right on the border. But yeah. I'll see. He'll answer me soon. So we've got a stamp set, the dies, and a set of decorative masks. Now, and the decorative masks are all numbered, so you know which order you can use them to get the best results. And you've got your little divot in it, so then you can mark that and keep on lining it up. Okay. We have the Gingerbread Man bundle, and I definitely was considering this. It very much reminds me of the Gingerbread Man in Shrek. Yeah, we haven't got a crutch, but I'm sure we could make a crutch out of something and just rip off his leg, like the oh snap. Now these dies make a card. And they're just, the fold is on the arm, okay? And it's a huge die, just so you know. It does fit through our machine, but it is a huge die. Some feedback on how to get this to work great for you. If you want to die cut the Gingerbread Man, which you can do, what is best to do is on your paper that you're going to stamp on, place your die down and then shape your Gingerbread Man within the die. So then it will die cut perfectly, because the photopolymer die can move. It's not that it's flimsy, because it isn't flimsy, but it can move very easily out of its original shape. So that is my top tip with that one. No snow down here, but it has been snow on the mountains. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Okay, we have our gift of joy and our delightful decorative dots here. So these are some nice small images. I love how they've put the 6 together. I did do that the other week with our Jolly Holly stamp set, which is one of our previously released, I didn't want that, but anyway, a new feature that I've noted. One of our previously released online exclusives. So that is 2-step stamping. So we've got the outline, and then we've got the inside pieces to make them look amazing. I do like that. And then just some little sweet sentiments sized perfectly to go with them. Okay, thank you. And then we have Stay Warm. So once again, 2-step stamping, so you've got some great detail there. And this would be great. Buy it now if you're in. It's flexible. Thank you, Anne. That is the word I was looking for the Gingerbread Man. He is flexible, and it isn't a fault with anything. It's just he's flexible. Do you know what? He hasn't cooled down after taking him out of the oven. That's why he's flexible. Boom. Okay, this is a great winter set. It's not necessarily Christmas, unless you're going to call that an ugly sweater, but my mum could knit that. Okay, so we have our pattern tags dies, so they are shown here and here. And you've got a blank, and then you've got your detail that goes over the top. So they are gorgeous. We've got a hybrid embossing folder. So this is just Christmas words. So they have been cut out of foil here. They have been cut out of foil, which is great. So we can use foil, we can use ink, we can just use the words as they are. We can swipe an ink pad over the raised areas once they've been die cut. We could use it just as a background. The hybrid embossing folders are very, very versatile. So we have some please zoom in, thank you. We have some partial wreaths here, and this is called Joyful Tidings, and they are very nice. Now this is more of a harvest wreath, and then we've got a more traditional Christmas wreath. I do wish it had some of the detail that this one did, but that's just my own opinion. Some gorgeous sentiments. I do like those ones, and I'm just showing how we can use our Stampin' blends to colour in our iridescent pearls. Okay, please go across. Magic and Hope. So really, really sweet. This coordinates with our paper tags dies, which have previously been available, so they are on the online store, and you've got these flourishes that do fit perfectly in the dies. And doesn't that bow look gorgeous, heat embossed? Okay, we have Happy Place. So this is for holidays, for retirement, for birthdays. These are mix and match sentiments, which I love. And this is one of our $1 Million Achiever sets. There may have been more in the catalogue, but I just noticed this one. Okay, next we have, this is going to be one of our last cling stamps. And if you don't know, our cling stamps are being discontinued for new stamps. So if we've got a cling stamp in current catalogues now, they will carry over until they retire. But any of our new releases from November, we won't have any cling stamps because we cannot get all the raw materials to manufacture them to our quality standards. So this petal arrangement set, you've got individual stamps. So it's 6 cling stamps, and if you see up here, they've pulled one of the frangipanis out. So you can have it as one big stamp, or they are pre-cut that they come apart. So lots of versatility in this. I love frangipanis. I have not been able to get a frangipani to grow. And I don't know why, because there are enough in our area, but I haven't. My grandfather used to take cuttings. He was a gardener for some very hoity-toity people in Sydney, and he'd cut back their gardens and they would allow him to take cuttings, and he used to leave the frangipanis out to dry and shoot and do all of that and give them away. So this is about our Stampin' rewards. All you need is an online account and opt into getting rewards, and you get 10% rewards for your order, and you can spend that on subsequent orders or save it up and use it on something big. So I know we gather here on Facebook, but I do like gathering in person as well, or on Zoom, so we can have some crafty fun. So if that interests you, please reach out. Okay, I share what I love all the time, but if you want to get a discount or have a crafty friend that you'd like to share the love, think about signing up, because it is a great way to, I have a fantastic team and my grader team is fantastic. I have done a catalogue walkthrough with my grader team and my team leader, and we had a whole lot of fun. Now we do have our index to make things super duper easy to find. So dies, embellishments, embossing folders, paper, all the paper accents, trim, workshop, scrapbook workshop kits, and our stamp sets. And then our final 2 pages advertising our kits, which come out at the first Tuesday, or I will say Wednesday if America has a public holiday on the Monday like this month. We get at least 2 kits every month. So last month we had 3. This month we have 2. Okay. And then a QR code there to go to the online store to see everything. So let me see if I can scroll all the way back. So this was our mini catalogue. I still have the online exclusives to show you. So that is, I did print it out for my own to send out to my customers. So just bear with me a second here. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so our online exclusives, these come out every 2 months, and we do have a good mixture of products for our online exclusives. So we do have a complete suite here that is called Gathering Together. So very fall themed. We've got coordinating dies that you can put detail in the die. So we have these gorgeous papers, the stamp set, anything else, and the dies. So we can put these details into these dies, and it doesn't show you what coordinates, but they're definite, yeah. So all these little ones do coordinate with these in the with the dies. So we've got Cajun Craze and Gold Dots, and we have the Early Espresso and Old Olive linen thread pack, and we do have a little leaf embossing folder. It's actually really cute, just lots of little leaves, so it creates great detail. Okay, so that is our first. This is our second. Now I have this paper and I haven't used it yet. I just have not had the chance. It has been calling my name, but this is, and I did share it in my unboxing. This is the Modern Christmas Suite. So we get that gorgeous paper which has lots of gold detail in it, and we have the stamp set. This font is reminiscent of a font that we had many years ago. Very much reminds me of that. We've got the dies, so we can make some great tags or even decorations using these tags. We've got black and white and gold baker's twine, and we have some large gold hoops. I didn't buy the large gold hoops. I have seen them used and to make some decorations, and they're lovely, but I also still have hoops left over from years ago when we had those products. And of course, if you buy the stamp set and the dies, you do get our bundle price. So this is called Elegant Pine Snowflake. So that is a huge die set. So let me zoom in on the paper here. So very green. It's not all snowflakes. So it definitely will go with other things. That paper right there is like salt. That would have looked really good, Brenton, doing the craft along with the Modern Christmas Suite. Very good thinking. Okay, so this is our stamp set. So we have We have some snowflakes, but we also have some other things as well, which is good. Shaded spruce and gold edged ribbon. And we have faceted snowflakes, which, oh, they're not exactly snowflakes. So I think you could use them for many, many other projects. And then, of course, if you don't want the suite, you can get the individual products or the bundle. So these are our bundles that aren't in a suite. We've got the beautiful pumpkins. We have the homemade treats. It's such a fun font. And I like that. I don't think we've ever had a piping bag before. So that is nice and fun. We've got snowflake kisses, and I'm liking this card front. And we've also got these snowflakes as well. Now you can purchase the products individually or in a bundle. That is up to you. Okay, we have Pet Love. Look at those bandanas. They are really, really cute. Now we have Festive Friends. I bought Festive Friends. And this is a card that I did with them. I coloured them both in with Stampin' blends. So, and I did use some designer series paper as the back. Yeah. So, and I used a die out of one of the sets, and this is the branching out label underneath. If I made this again, I would use the next size up label because I kind of lose the edges, but they were just too cute not to use. Okay. And the pine tree trimmings, I have done a video using that. This was my Christmas Stampathon video, and that is what I used. And then we've got a very little die pack here, and we've got some tree shaker domes that go with them as well. But don't worry, I will show you how the tree shaker domes work. Okay, so obviously buy them separately, buy them together. I did buy them as a bundle, and I thought this stamp set for me was more versatile than the Modern Christmas. So I will probably use this stamp set with the Modern Christmas paper, even though they're not designed to be together. Okay, and our last bundle is the Sign Design bundle. So we've got lots of sentiments that fit in this sign label punch, which I really like. Do they call it? No, just Sign Design punch, but it's very much a label punch. Haven't bought the label punch yet, but I do like it. I do very much like it. So, yep. Now, we've got some individual products. So you have seen all of the bundles that have been separated out, but there are some products that weren't in bundles or anything else. So we have some velvet paper. We've got the tree shaker domes, which go with that pine set. Some gold shaker stars. I did show those in my unboxing. Etched autumn cling set. We have a scrapbook kit, and it is called Lovely Florals. So that is gorgeous. And we have Sweet Halloween two-tone cardstock. We have Sweet Halloween photopolymer stamp set, and the Sweet Halloween workshop kit. Sorry, I went the wrong way, but that's okay. So we have the Lovely Florals two-tone cardstock, and we do have the paper pack. So we've got the designer series paper with the stickers, and those stickers are really pretty. Really, really pretty. So we have the Spooky Sweet specialty paper and the sticker sheet. So it looks like there are some die cuts in that. And that ends our online exclusives. So both our online exclusives here and our annual catalogue are live right now. So you can purchase out of these catalogues, or out of the mini catalogue or the online exclusives, or both, you can order from them in my online store. Yeah, the velvet papers would be gorgeous. I haven't bought them, but tactile wise, very, very cool. If you have any questions about anything I have shown today, please don't hesitate to ask. I do have the link to my online store in the description. And hey, Christine, I'm just finishing up. I'm so sorry. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. I do also have in the description, so you'll just have to press more. In the description box, I do have a link to my unboxing video where I did unbox a whole lot of these products. So when my kit comes, so let me tell you which kit that is. So I am logged in as a demonstrator, so please bear with me. It's just a bit of a different way. When I get my handmade and heartfelt kit, just a reminder, this is the kit that will be part of World Card Making Day on the 4th of October. But if you don't have the kit, no problems, Christine. If you don't have the kit, you can still watch the World Card Making Day event, and then if we've still got kits left, you can purchase it from there. But they have bought it out a month early, so then we all have the opportunity, if we would like, to have the kit ready. There is a registration for World Card Making Day. I will put it up in the next couple of days because there is so much information today. I don't want to bombard everyone anymore. So yes, we've got that coming up. I will be back tomorrow. I will make one of the cards that I did, or two of the cards that I did as part of my team meeting on the weekend, so I'll show you how they come together. They were all pretty simple cards, so I think I'll make like 2 designs with you in the video, or I might even make all 3. Who knows? Who knows? But I will be back tomorrow with a normal card making video. I do appreciate all of you guys being here and going through the catalogs. It is a lot, like, they're gorgeous products. As always, they're gorgeous. I actually didn't buy too much, but I've got all the designer series papers, so I feel like I've got so much fun, and I've got so many of the online exclusives that have previously been released, that I can definitely have something available, sentiment wise or imagery wise, that is going to go with whatever I'm making. My pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and enjoy the rest of your day, night or morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you tomorrow for some actual crafting. Have a great day. Bye.